Hi friends, this is our fifth SQL Server Developer interview questions and answers. Let's begin. How to handle error in SQL Server? SQL Server introduces lot of techniques to handle the errors. However, the most important primary method for error handling is try catch flag. It works like similar to exception handling in other languages such as C Sharp, Java, etc. You can write the code inside the try, begin try, and then end try flag. And if any errors occurs, SQL Server jump into the begin catch flag. In the catch flag, you can get the detailed information about the error by using built-in error functions called error line, error number, error message, and so on. And the next important method is like throw function. This throw function is used to rethrow the original errors. It's a cleaner and then more accurate than rise error function. It maintains the original line number and then error detail. And the next method is rise error. It's older than throw but still widely used in legacy system. It's rise custom error messages, log custom warnings. And the next method is at error. Before SQL Server 2005, error handling used the at error variable. After every statement, SQL Server update at error. If at error not zero, that means error occurred. The next question is what is function? SQL Server, a function is a reusable database object that takes input, it's optional, perform calculations or operations, and return a single value or table. Functions are commonly used to simplify queries, encapsulate logic, and avoid repeated code. So, important updates about SQL Server functions. Functions cannot change the data, like no insert, no updates, no delete. Functions cannot call inside the store procedure. They must return something. This is the function. The next question is how many type of functions are in SQL Server? There are two type of functions available in SQL Server. First one is system function. Next one is user defined function. System function is a built-in function developed by SQL Server. You can use them directly. For example, you know, get date and then length. These are all the some example of system functions. User defined function is nothing but you can create your own function. That is user defined function. There are three type of user defined function. Is there first one is scalar user defined function. The next one is inline table valued function, and another one is multi-statement table valued function. Scalar user defined functions, it's written single value. Single value, it can be like integer, character, date, and so on. Inline table valued function, it return a single table as a result. There is no begin and end black because it's allowed only one select statement. Multi-statement table valued function. Here you can write the code multiple statement inside begin and then end, and also you can return the table by using the declare variable table. The next question is what is stored procedure in SQL Server? Stored procedure in SQL Server is a pre-compiled collection of SQL statements such as select, insert, update, delete, or more complex logics that basically saved and then executed on database server. The key feature is it's a pre-compiled. The SQL Server compiles the procedure the first time it runs, improving the performance and then reusability. You can call the same procedure multiple times without rewriting the SQL. It is secure. Why we are saying secure? You can give user permission to execute the procedure without giving them access to the underlying table. It's a modular. Code becomes easier to maintain and then debug. It's support parameters. Procedure can accept input parameters and return the output values. The typical usage is nothing but it's automating the repeated task, it's enforcing the business logic, it's a data validation can be done, it's a batch processing. Okay. wrapping multiple queries into a single callable command. The next question is difference between procedure and function in SQL. Store procedure can return 0, 1 or multiple results. Function must return exactly one value or one table. Store procedure cannot be used inside a select statement. Function can be used inside select where join, etc. Store procedure can modify data, insert, update, delete can be done. Function cannot modify data, it's a read only. Store procedure supports try and catch error handling. Function does not support try catch. Store procedure can use transaction, begin transaction, commit transaction, rollback. Function cannot use transaction. Store procedure executed by using execute keyword. Functions executed are called by using expression. Select dbo.function name. Store procedure can return multiple results. Function return only one value or table. Store procedure better for complex business logic. Function better for calculation and then reusable expressions. The next question is what is calllist function in SQL Server? The calllist function is nothing but that return first non-null value from the list of expressions. For example, here we have different select calllist null null hello. Here hello is the not null value, correct? The first one and then second one in the expression is a null value. So the third one hello is a non null expression. So it written this first non null value. That's it for today video. Thank you so much for watching my channel. Please subscribe it so you don't miss out anything.